Knuckles. Where is he? Come on, I'll show you. When did you guys find his body? We received the call 45 minutes ago. How long has he been dead? We're not sure. We're working on that right now. What happened? Witnesses say that he got into an altercation with someone here. They didn't see what happened next. Okay, who did you get in an altercation with? Is he the one who did this? We don't know. We're running DNA tactics on the knife. Prince should come back here soon. Logan, what did you do? The Season 10 finale. Season 10, Episode 19. The Longest Hour. 24 hours earlier. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Woody Walker speaking to you live from our radio down here in our shelter. We do apologize for being inactive the last couple of days as we've been trying to find a way to get on the air to you guys. However, we are live on the air right now. If you are currently reading this message, I am asking for everybody to please remain in their fallout shelter. A signal or a all-clear warning will be issued when the danger is over. Now, at this time, ladies and gentlemen, I ask that you please stay in your shelter and do not leave for any reason. If for some reason you need to go outside, you need to have a gas mask on at all times because nuclear waste is toxic to us. So again, ladies and gentlemen, please stay in your homes and please do not go outside for any reason. Hey, are you okay? I don't know, Knuckles. Talk to me, Luigi. What are you feeling? I don't know what to feel. I mean, all the stories that Tyler told us about Matthew Skinner, the type of person who he was, what happened to him. I just don't think killing him is the right way to go. I know. That's exactly how I feel too. And then me going into the afterlife, I just don't know how to feel anymore. Okay, Luigi, you keep saying that you go into the afterlife. What are you talking about? You know, that's the thing. I really don't remember much of it. What are you talking about, Luigi? You seem to remember a lot of it when you were telling us. But that's the thing. It's all gone from my mind. What? That's the thing, Knuckles. I don't remember much. I remember running in here, telling everybody to brace, and then the next thing I know, I just wake up unconscious on the floor. Okay. But what about all the stuff you said beforehand? Maybe that wasn't the afterlife. Maybe it was just some hallucination that I had. You think Skinner gave you another hallucination? Maybe, but if he did, it wasn't as extreme as the others. What are you talking about? I mean, think about it. Every other hallucination that everyone has had has been extreme, like wishing death upon people and murders and all that kind of stuff. But mine wasn't like that. So then what was yours like? I mean, it was just like I said. I saw Cool Man 1018. I saw Sonic EXE. I saw Nicholas Grandel. All of them were just fine. It was like they were them true selves. I just don't know, though. It's all in my head. Well, try to get it out. You're not gonna be better just thinking about it, Luigi. I know, but it's not even that I'm thinking about. I'm just thinking about everything that was said. Everything that was said? What are you talking about? I mean, Nicholas said that I was doing a good job looking after and being the big brother to Logan. Sonic EXE, I mean, he said he's been doing good without his powers. And then Cool Man has just been the same man who I remember. Well, that's a good thing. You should be happy about that. But why do you keep thinking about it? That's the thing, Knuckles. I don't know. You don't know, or you just don't want to tell me? Luigi, you can't stay quiet about this, because I'm gonna keep pushing you either way. So you might as well just tell me. What is it that you do not want to tell me? I should have been dead. What are you talking about? I should have been the one who was there. Not Cool Man. Not Nicholas. Not Sonic EXE. I should be the one who's there and not them. Why are you saying that, Luigi? I'm saying that because they all died saving my life. They risked their lives for seemingly nothing. They're there for really no reason. No, Luigi, you know that's not true. Ah, but it is true, Knuckles. Why do you think that's true, Luigi? I mean, think about it. If I was in the afterlife this whole entire time, none of this would have happened. You wouldn't have gotten to see me angry. You wouldn't have to see me worry every single day about someone else who I couldn't save. You wouldn't have to see that from me, Knuckles. You wouldn't have to see me angry. You wouldn't have to see me do any of this. This is all my fault, Knuckles. This is all my fault. No, Luigi, this is not your fault at all. What Skinner did was not your fault. What Cool Man did was not your fault. What Sonic EXE did was not your fault. Do you understand that? But what if it is, Knuckles? What if it is my fault? Luigi, I can't make you change your mind. But why do you keep thinking this is your fault? Logan needed someone. He needed someone his whole entire life. And none of us were there for him. But that's not your fault, Luigi. None of us knew Logan. That's not what I'm talking about. He needed someone to watch over him when Matthew Skinner was out and about doing all that stuff. I failed to protect him. No, Luigi, you didn't fail. You did a great job. You are the reason he's still alive. Look, Luigi, I don't know what the afterlife did to your head. And I don't even know what is going on with your head right now. But you need to snap out of it. Because this isn't you. Hey, guys, sorry to interrupt. Shadow, what's going on? It's Logan. What's going on with him? He's losing it. Okay, I'll go deal with him. Okay. Nothing I'm gonna say is gonna make you change your mind, isn't it? No, it's not. Well, you can sit there and continue to be like this. Or we can actually make an attempt and do something about this. I'll be waiting. What's going on with you, Logan? What do you think is going on with me? Okay, Logan, we've had this conversation before. This isn't gonna help anything. I don't care if it helps me or not. This is all just so much to take in. Logan, I get that. I know that this is hard to take in. Really, I do. But this isn't the way to go. How can you be sure of that? Excuse me? How can you know that this isn't the way to go? After everything that's happened in my life. Isn't it time just to hit the good luck button? Dude! Isn't it time just to hit the give up button? Maybe if you were in my shoes, you'd understand how hard this is. You're right. I'm not in your shoes. But I do know that you are one of the most bravest, courageous officers that I've ever had the opportunity to meet. Really? Yes, Logan. What made you think you weren't that? I don't know. I guess just so many thoughts are in my head right now. I get that. But Logan, do you not understand what you're doing? You are stronger than all of us. Hell, you are stronger than me in so many ways possible. How? What makes you say that? Logan, think about it. You've had to hear this whole entire thing about your family. You've learned so much more about your family in the span of these 2 days than you have in your whole life. And it wasn't easy to hear. Yeah, it wasn't. But you handled it well, Logan. You're handling this well. But that's the thing. I'm not handling this like a police officer. No, you're not handling like this. You're not handling. Dude, you're not handling this like a police officer. But you're handling it how you are handling it. What do you mean? Logan, just forget about the police stuff. How are you really feeling? Hurt. Confused. Angry. All of those things. Yeah, that's normal for you to feel, Logan. I get that you want to be tough. I really do. But being tough isn't always the right answer. You know what the right answer is? Is being true to yourself. Only you know what you can do. I can't change you, Logan. Luigi can't. Bowser can't. I can't. But you can. It's just a matter of time. Look, I know you're going through a lot right now. And again, I can't express how sorry I am. But listen to me, Logan. You are you. And whether or not we defeat Matthew Skinner or not, you should be damn proud of yourself for who you've become. Because who you are is who you will always meant to be. Whether people see it or whether people don't. What the heck? Wait, the bunker lights just turned on. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Woody Walker coming to you live from Toy Story News with an urgent news bulletin. As it turns out, Hazmat has confirmed that the nuclear bombs that went off 2 days ago were fake. There is no nuclear waste in the air. The only damage that has been done is to buildings surrounding the area. Because of this, the nuclear warning that was issued 2 days ago has been lifted. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. What we thought was going to be a terrorist event ended up being not as damaging and as severe as we thought. Now, because of this, I am still asking for everybody to remain in shelter. However, there is no nuclear fallout in the air. However, I am asking for everyone to please remain in their shelter until an official all clear has been given. Power is back around the stuffy universe, and people are starting to receive power. But once again, please remain in your shelters. If you need any help whatsoever, please dial your local Stuffy authorities and they will be available to you. The Stuffy Studios officials will be back online today, so if you need anything from them, please give them or the Toy Story News a call. Ladies and gentlemen, your government thanks you for your cooperation, and this concludes this national emergency. Wait, what? Wait, so if those bombs weren't nuclear, then what really were they? I don't know. So then does that mean we're good to go back? Yeah, let's go. All right, everybody. Everyone listen up to me. All right, everybody. We have just been given the all clear to go back to our office. We are gonna go back and we are gonna work our asses off to make sure that we find Matthew Skinner, whether he is alive or whether he died during this madness. So, everybody, let's move. I take it you changed your mind? Yes, I did. Good man, Luigi. Thank you. I needed to hear that today. Yeah, we all did. All right, everybody, let's move. Let's evacuate this building. Dude, let's get out of this bunker. Let's get to work. Agreed. 12:45 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You know, I really am sorry for how I've been the last couple of days. I know it hasn't been myself. Luigi, I completely understand everything. It's just, I really did think that I was in the afterlife. You know, when you first said that, I didn't believe you, but now I do. Why, though? Doesn't that just seem a little odd? It did, but there's something else you don't know. What's that? Daisy pronounced you dead before she started working on you. She thought you were dead and long gone. So I really was in the afterlife. Yeah, you probably were. You know, I can't stop seeing his face. Just seeing how happy Cool Man was. I'm sure he was. I'm sure he is really happy to be there. Yeah, I think he is. And we're happy to have you back too. We're glad to see you're better, Luigi. Yes, bro. We're glad to see you're okay too. Thank you, Mario. And thank you, Rosalina. Hey, Rosalina, Mario, can you give me a few minutes? Yeah, of course. But can I hug you? Of course you can, Mario. Take care of yourself, bro. Yeah, you too. Is there anything that I can do to help you guys out? Just keep finding and tracking Matthew Skinner, and let us know when you have a location on him. You got it. I love you, Luigi. I'll see you at home? Yes, you will see me at home. I love you, Luigi. I love you too, Rosalina. Daisy, I don't even know what to say to you. There's nothing to say, Luigi. I'm just so glad that you are back with us. You know, after saying thank you for so many years to you, it doesn't feel right. I know. But I really do appreciate it, Luigi. Look, I know we had this conversation, but I'm sorry you had to see me who I was. Luigi, I really do understand. But I just wish you would have came to me sooner. I would have. And I probably should have. But I wasn't thinking clearly. I know you weren't. But I'm glad to see you're back to your old self. Yeah, I am too. But before you leave, there's something I want to ask you. What's that? You know, we've been together for 5 years, and every single time I'm with you, I just. I feel something that I've never felt before. I feel more than just happy with you. Oh, Luigi, I feel that way too. You know, with what Matthew Skinner is doing, the world could be ending. I meant to ask this while I was down in the bunker, but I obviously, with what happened, I didn't have the chance to. Daisy Hesterman, will you marry me? Oh my god, Luigi. So is that a yes, Luigi? Of course I will marry you. Thank you, Daisy. Thank you so much. I love you. I love you too, Luigi. Hey, Luigi, I. Oh. Knuckles! I'm sorry, am I interrupting something? No, no, not at all, actually. Huh. Okay, well, do you have a few minutes? Yeah, of course. I guess that's my cue to leave. Yeah, unfortunately it is. But I will see you at home, Mrs. Anderson. I'll see you later. I love you, Luigi. I love you too, Daisy. It's good to see you, Knuckles. Yeah, you too. Okay, so should I bleach my eyes out beforehand or should I just tell you? Knuckles. Right, sorry. Have you seen Logan anywhere? No, actually. I haven't seen him anywhere since he was down in the bunker. Well, I talked to him and I gave him a wake-up call, but since the bunker lights turned on, I haven't seen him. I'm sure he's okay. He probably just went home to freshen up. Yeah, he probably did. It's okay, though. We have bigger things to worry about. Yeah, we do. So, you actually did it, huh? Yes, I did. How come you couldn't wait till all of this was over, though? Well, if Matthew Skinner is really gonna end the world, there's no one else who I'd rather be with than her. Well, think you said that perfectly. You know, that is something I can smile about now. Amen to that. Congratulations, Luigi. Thank you, Knuckles. Hey, Knuckles, one more thing. Since I haven't had the chance to talk to anybody about this because this was on the fly, but if me and Daisy have a wedding ceremony, um, I would ask Mario, but things have been a little complicated with him, and I'm starting to pick things up with him. But this is only if you want to, but Luigi, are you asking me to be your best man? Would you? Hell yeah, I would. Thank you, Knuckles. Of course, brother. We'll get this ceremony figured out, I promise. I hope so too. No, we will. Thank you, Knuckles. 2:45 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Need some help over here? Adam, great to have you back. Yeah, it's good to be back. How are you doing? I'm okay. About as okay as I can be. Fair enough, honestly. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get back to work, but I'm sure Luigi would like to talk to you. I'm sorry, Shadow. I never had the chance to say this to you, but I really am sorry. Look, I know that an apology is probably the last thing you need from me after what I did to you. And I'm not asking for you to forgive me. I'm just asking for you to understand. You know, Adam, I'm sorry too. No, you shouldn't be. I'm the one who started this whole thing. But you're right, though. I've been the cause of so many problems for so many people. And it's just with what's been going on with me. Have you tried talking to someone? I just can't. I can't talk to anybody. You can't, or you don't want to. I don't want to. Why? It's quite simple. I have a feeling that if I share my story with everybody, no one's gonna believe me. Everyone's gonna think I'm just some insane psychopath who loves to do what I did. No, you're not like that. I would know. Why are you apologizing just now? You should have apologized when we had this conversation. Because I was still in a crossed mind. And especially after with what Cool Man did, it was something that didn't sit well with me. Look, I come in peace. I don't want to make anything bad or worse for you. But I do just have one request. I want to end the feud. I just want to move past this. Very well. Thank you, Adam. Of course, Shadow. And thank you, too. Well, Now with that out of the way, there is actually something I could use a hand with. Yeah, of course, with whatever you need. 3:15 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hey, Eggman. Oh, hey, Knuckles. How are you holding up? I'm doing okay. Trying to still shake past what happened. That is very true. What you need from me, though? Have you seen Logan anywhere? No, actually, I haven't. I would have figured he'd be down here helping, but I haven't seen him in a couple of hours. You haven't seen him in a couple of hours? Yeah, I don't know exactly where he went. He didn't tell you where he was going? No, he didn't tell me anything. I didn't even see him leave. Huh. Do you think this has something to do with Skinner? Probably. But I'm gonna give him a call anyways. Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice message. Please leave your voicemail after the beep. Not now, Knuckles. I can't talk. Come on, answer the door. Hello. You may not know me, but I'm Logan Grandel, and I'm related to you.